Hi S1, I hope you guys are keeping really well. Obviously I'm sorry that we can't be together during our normal Wednesday period, but I'm here just to give you a quick wee introduction to what your lesson is going to be, and actually to what your project is going to be over the next couple of weeks. Well, more than a couple of weeks, a few weeks, between history and geography. I'm getting a wee bit ahead of myself, so what you'll see on the screen, as well as myself, I'm down here in the corner, I'm sure you've noticed me, is this is the start of the PowerPoint that I'm going to send you. So hopefully Teams will be working by the time this goes up. If not, I'll send it in an email. And what you're going to do is this week work through this PowerPoint that I'm going to send you. And you'll see there are 4 different things just to focus on. So you're just going to read the information on the slides. This is very much an introduction week. I know you'll have a lot going on in all your different classes, so just take the chance to read through some of these slides and get a taste of what our project is going to be about. I've put in a couple of wee videos for you, but obviously feel free to search for some videos yourself about this topic that I'll introduce you to. There'll be some sort of questions that appear throughout, so, take a wee note of those if there's anything you want to ask. Of course, I'll be here through this whole period, even though this is pre-recorded. I am sitting on Teams and I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. And the last little part here is you don't actually need to send me any of the work that you look at or you work on this week. There is a couple of tasks for you to do, and of course if you want to send it to me, that's absolutely fine, but don't feel too much pressure to get it done during this period either. I know you've got a lot going on this week, so we're just taking it a little bit easier this week, so don't panic too much if you feel like it's too much. The most important thing is maybe read the information and watch the wee videos. That's what I would prioritise and get on top of to start with. So just to introduce you to the project, what we're going to look at is the Holocaust. That is going to be our S1 project just for this month, and you'll be doing that in a couple of your subjects. So what you're going to be looking at, hopefully by the end of this lesson, is you'll be able to describe what the Holocaust was. Now, some of you will have heard of this before. I'm more than certain most of you will have heard of the Nazi Party of Hitler. So we're kind of going to look a wee bit more into what happened that caused this Holocaust. You're going to be able to explain what prejudice, persecution and genocide mean. Again, those might be words you're familiar with, but don't worry if they are. It's always good to kind of go over words that we might know and double check that we understand their meaning. And then number 3 is more going to be about what we're going to look at in the long term, so over the next few weeks. Think about what we can do, so that's just you, but it's me included, what we can do to prevent prejudice and persecution and genocide. So just like I said here, there will be a chance to look at this in both history and geography. So next week in geography, you're going to be looking at Darfur and South Sudan, because it's really, really important that we know that even though we're looking at obviously what's happened in the past, there are genocides that still happen and that are happening now. So that's what you're going to learn about in geography. And in PSE, you're going to keep looking at the Holocaust, but from a slightly different angle. You're going to find out about how the LGBTQ plus community was impacted by the Holocaust and Nazi persecution. Okay, and this is the real reason why we're doing this during this month. On the 27th of January every year, there is a group, a charity, who makes sure that they commemorate the Holocaust and what happened during the Holocaust when Jewish people in Germany and throughout countries around Germany were persecuted. So they were harmed and many of them were killed, or they were imprisoned, taken away from their homes, just because of their religion, their beliefs. So every year there's a focus. So they change the focus every year, and this year it's Be the Light in the Darkness. And what they really want us to think about is those people who stood up against, in this case, the Nazis, and what we can do going forward to prevent this from happening again. So how can we be a light in the darkness? So that's all I'm going to talk about just now. What you can see here is I just wanted to take you to this slide. I've got a couple of wee words there. Again, you might recognise them. If you don't, please feel free to click this little button. I've done a little voiceover, so you just press play. You'll hear me describe what those 4 words are. And whenever you see this is my little Bitmoji. You don't have to write these down, but if you feel it will be helpful, and if you would feel like it will be helpful to write down a definition of what they are, absolutely feel free to do that. Because you'll be using them in your other lessons as well. I won't do any more of the PowerPoint, but what you just need to do is just work your way through the slides. Like I said, there's a wee bit of information, there's a couple of tasks, but the most important one that I want to kind of bring to your attention is, I'll actually just come out of this so I don't give you too many spoilers, is this slide here. So let me just zoom into this slide. This is going to be your second task, and this, I felt like I wasn't sure if this would be clear just from my explanation written on the side here. So I've actually got another video for you, which is filmed. You just need to click on the wee link. I don't know if that's a hyperlink, but you can just copy that and put it into your browser, Chrome or Edge, whatever you've got. And you can just see how I'd want you to do that wee worksheet. It is a lot more straightforward than maybe I've made it look, but if you're stuck, then feel free to use that. Like I said, hopefully Teams will be working and I'll be able to upload the worksheet. If not, I will email that to you, or I'll just put it in files. But either way, don't worry, I'll make sure that you get that information when we're supposed to have history together. And I think that's everything from me for just now. Like I said, I will stay online for this whole period, so please let me know if you're stuck. If you're doing this lesson at another time and you're stuck, drop me a wee message during the school day. That's no problem at all. Just even if it is outside kind of our history period together, don't worry about that. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you have a really good week. If you've got any questions, please do just let me know. Okay, see you later.